This is Dr. Cella, Doctor of Sport and Performance Psychology, driving through Illinois right now. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, so you know that you run zone dive, and if you get 4 yards, you run zone dive again. But if you don't get 4 yards on zone dive, you take a look at what number one did. If number one takes the dive, you're going to come back next play and run mid-triple because you know you'll get a pull pitch out of it. If he doesn't, you're going to trap him because you know that he's going to create a void and you're going to run to the void. You know all that. If you watch all these videos, you know that's how it works. That's what Air Force does. That's what Army's done. But the question is, I had a client ask me this, how do you know during a game what number one is doing? And you're absolutely right. So really, there's a couple ways you can deal with it. You can, number one, pun intended, see it from the sideline. Now, didn't just fall off a turnip truck. I get a lot of your coaches and even yourself might be distracted on the sideline and you follow the ball. So if you can't see it from the sideline, number two, you put somebody in the booth who doesn't have raging ADD and just go, let me know on this play what number one is doing. Let them know what side the play's being run and what number one just did. But you got to get somebody that doesn't have raging ADD. And if you don't have anybody, if everybody in your staff has raging ADD, you might need to find a human being that can just zoom in with binoculars or a screen and watch what number one does. And it isn't real hard. Is he coming down toward the football or is he going up the field? That's it. The third option is you guess. And I don't recommend option 3. I am going to tell you that we all kind of secretly know that there are times you don't know what number one did. And if you don't know what number one did, that's when you come back and run mid-triple. Because at least that player will be unblocked for sure, and you can make him wrong. So if you don't know what number one did, just come back and run mid-triple. But there's 3 options. Number one, you or somebody from the sideline tells you what number one did. Number 2, you rely on someone up in the booth. Somebody that does not have raging ADD. That isn't going to follow the ball. That's disciplined enough to be able to see, okay, he took the dive, okay, he did not take the dive. Number 3, you can guess. Don't guess. Go with 1 or 2. Or you, a little from 1 and a little from 2. It's a big freaking deal. But I made this video because it was a fair question, and I just answered that question for you. So, how do you know what number one did? Either you see it from the sideline yourself, somebody else watches it from the sideline, somebody watches it from the booth, but regardless, whoever does it can't have raging ADD. And if your whole staff has raging ADD, you need to find a civilian to do it for you. So there you go. Coaches, want to win big in 2024? Pick up the phone and give me a call right now. 570-332-0265. 570-332-0265. And go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials, where you can see all the success stories that have come from the camps and the academy. Academy's $9.97. You get it for 2 years. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com to learn more. And give me a call. See you in the next video. Talk soon.